Today is day 181 of JavaScript, and it is day 584 for web development. And today I'm going to do basically this, but in another version and a little bit more complicated. And by complicated, I just mean I'm adding more to it, but it's going to be the same thing. So yeah, very exciting. Let's see if I can do it. So we're going to do doc type HTML to say, hey, I'm writing in HTML5. And then I'm going to put in my HTML tags to say, hey, I'm going to start writing in HTML right now. And then I'm going to put in my head tags, which is just like you have a body, you have a head and a body, right? Same thing. A website has a head and a body. And whatever goes inside the head, you don't see. Just like when you look at a person, you don't know what's going on inside their head, and whatever goes inside the body is what you do see, right? You see a person's body, you see what they're wearing and everything. So I'm going to do a div here. I'm going to give it a class of, I don't know, we'll do card or canvas, right? Because my canvas is what I'm going to draw on. And I'll go to CSS and I'll access the canvas through a class because it's a class, so you access classes with dots. And I'm just going to give it a border of 5 pixels, solid black. I'm going to give it a height of 700 pixels and a width of 700 pixels. And then let me actually open it up so I can see it. So this is what it looks like. I want it to be at the center of the screen. So I could do that by looking at what it's in. So it's inside the body tag. So I have to access the body and I have to give it a display of flex. I'm not going to explain too much today because I really just have to get this done because I have to study for a test that I have in a week. So I could explain things, but I just want to do less talking, more coding. All right, so to fix this, you give it a height of 100 pixels, no, 100 VH. Okay, then just gonna do some housekeeping. So margin 0 to get rid of any default margin and padding. And then box sizing, border box. So just to explain a little bit, display flex does nothing. It just gives it superpowers, and by superpowers I mean these two properties that you could use, which you couldn't use if display flex wasn't there. Justify content aligns the content of the body toward the center horizontally, and then align items does so vertically. And the reason it didn't do it vertically in the first place was because it technically was already centered vertically, because the height of the box wasn't the full width. I'm sorry, height of the screen. So height 100 VH for that. And this is I would actually just I would color this now because color makes me happy. So what color are we going for? Like, let me look. I want some like hot colors. Maybe orange. Did we do orange already? I have. We could do orange, or I could do. Have I done yellow? I could do yellow. I'll do yellow. Maybe I'll do this yellow. Hmm. Sure. All right. So I'm gonna go to the body, give it a background of hashtag that. Save that. Reload. And I will give the canvas a background of hashtag EEEEEE, which is like a white. Okay, then I'm gonna give the canvas a border radius also, so it's like nice. And around the borders, maybe 30 pixels. I don't know what's acceptable, to be honest. We could do better, but I'll fix that later. All right, then I'm gonna create another div, and this one's going to contain my options. So div, I'm gonna give it a class of options. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, I can do something interactive. Like, I can have the user. Hmm, no. Actually, yes, I could have the user insert a link for an image and then have them be able to just use whatever they want to draw. Okay, I'll do that some other day. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be div class option, and this one's going to be, oh, we're not doing options anymore. Well, I'm gonna say button. I guess we're gonna say buttons. So we're not doing options because options is one of the like reserved words for JS, so it kind of causes problems later on. But I'm actually going to give this an ID of button. Um, Let me just make sure because I don't want the same thing to happen as yesterday. Let me make sure button is in here. Ooh, button is in here. Okay, so we're gonna do BTN instead. Okay, so where's my code? Where is it? Okay, we're gonna do class BTN, we're gonna say BTN1, and we could leave it as buttons. Okay, then just do a few, and I want there to be a lot actually. But you know what? I'm gonna start basic. I'll start with two, right? I'll always start basic, and then I'll just add later. Um, so let me give this stuff. So dot buttons, order, 5 pixels, solid, black. I want my canvas to come after, so it's like here, right? I need to give it a height, so I'm gonna say height 100, well, 700 pixels, and then width I'll say 70 pixels. Also give it a border radius 20 pixels. Okay, and then I want these items to be inside one container, and they are. They're inside the body container. Actually, yeah, I don't have to do anything. I just have to select the body. Oh, it is already, oh my God, they already are flex items. So I'm just gonna say gap 1em. There's a gap in between the items. Okay, probably make this a little bit wider. Okay. And then the divs, so the classes .btns are going to be circles. So let me give it a height of 40 pixels, width of 40 pixels for now. We're going to give it a background of black for now and a border radius of 50%. Okay. And I also want them centered in that button stuff. So I'm just going to go here, copy the display flex stuff, put that in the options. But instead of them being side by side, I'm going to do flex direction and set that to column so the flex items that being two buttons are on the top of each other just like a column. Then I'll do a gap 1em. And yeah, because by default it's set to row. Okay. I want to make them kind of bigger. How exactly? I don't know. Hmm. What to do, what to do. I could just say 100. That's ugly. Um, 80? Question mark? We'll go with 80 and then we'll just give the buttons padding 20 pixels so there's some space in there. Or not. Padding. Well, that should work. Why isn't it working? That's weird. Huh? Girl is confused. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that makes sense. But why isn't the padding working? Am I overwriting it somehow? Padding 0. That's weird. What if I say 100? Oh, there we go. It's just I think it was already 20 pixels. Okay. Let's do 50. There we go. Okay, so I'll start with 2 just like I always do. And what am I doing now? I forgot. I genuinely forgot what I was doing. Okay, so I guess I'll start with the JS. Okay, so first thing I want a function that lets me hover over my canvas. So on canvas hover. So when I hover over my canvas, let's see that. What I want to happen is I want there to be a new pixel created. So document dot create element, and I'm going to create a div, and then that div, I am also known as new pixel. I need to give it some classes. So I'm going to do a class. I'm going to call it new pixel. So then I'm going to actually make a new pixel class in CSS so that, that class is added to it. So I'll do, whoops, dot new pixel is going to have a background size of cover, going to have a height of 50 pixels and a width of 50 pixels and a position of absolute. Yeah, that's all there is to it. And then I also want to append it right to the document. So I'll take, actually, but I want to append it to the canvas. So I'm gonna have to access the canvas. So variable canvas is equal to document dot get element by ID and say canvas, and hopefully I do have canvas. No, I don't. I need to give it an ID of canvas so it's able to access that. Okay. So then now I can be like, okay, canvas dot append the new pixel. And then the things to change now would actually be the positioning. So where is it going to go? Well, the new pixel, I'm going to access the style of CSS. I'm going to say top is going to be whatever my position, my Y position is, which is what I'm getting from the event. It holds my Y position, so client Y plus pixels, and that value is going to be added to the top. So if my Y position was like, I don't know, 2, then what it would be here would be top 2 pixels. That's what it basically is doing. It's taking the Y position, adding pixels to it, and so putting it as a value for top. So we're going to do the same thing for the left. Oops. For the left is x, right? Because think of math class, you have your y and your x-axis, y is vertical, and then x is horizontal, left and right, And that's it. So then I want to take my canvas and add an event listener so that it knows that this is the function that I want it to run when I hover over it. And apparently, is it mouse move or mouse over? I always confuse that. Let me see. It is mouse move. Okay. So it is mouse move. So mouse. So when I moose what? Or when I move over the canvas, I want this function to be called, but the pixel isn't going to show it because it doesn't have a background. We'll just do something real quick. New pixel dot. Well, it actually does have a. No, it actually doesn't. I didn't set it to have a background. Okay. Well, red. We'll say red. So when I hover over it, you'll see that it works now. Let me reload. So I have a red pixel showing up with the width of 50 pixels, height of 50 pixels, and whatnot. Okay. So that's the idea. But I don't want a red pixel. I want whatever image is in here. So what I'll do is I'll target, give this an ID of BTN2, and I'll actually give them their own little images. So BTN1, I'm going to give a background of a URL, so it's going to be a link. And I don't know, let's do a pig. copy image address, and we'll have that there. And not background, but I'm gonna say background image so it doesn't overwrite anything. Where is background here? We don't want that. There we go. Well, now it's not even, okay, great. Background black. Background image. Huh, that's weird. Okay, let's do background. I know why. Background size cover. Here we go. Okay. We'll also give it a padding of 20 pixels, and background size cover just says, hey, put the image to cover, make the image cover the entirety of the container. Why is it? No. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'll get rid of, well, obviously, get rid of the background. What about contain? Hmm. Cover. I'll just have you. I mean, the little the tail is being cut off. It's kind of sad. Mm, kidding me? Okay, what if I do 100? It's still, oh, it's because it's proportional, that's why. Um, how to fix this? Hmm, this is different. Um, it was a cute pig. What to do now? Hmm, well, no. How do I fix that? So that the background isn't that it doesn't show? Hold up, let me look at the icons. Yeah, no, you can see the tail. Hmm. What if I give the buttons box a padding of 60? No, that doesn't work. What if I try something different and instead of doing no, no. Actually, yeah, because it's not gonna affect my JS. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So image source, put that in there. And then it should, I should get rid of this. Where's the actual image? Here, right? Okay. We'll do the same thing for this one. And I'm getting a little confused now. Let me give this a border 5 pixels solid black. I'm so confused right now. Get rid of this. Okay, this is horrible. Aren't these supposed to be inside the button? Right, image. Alright, let's just take the images. Just make them a width of 50 pixels. Height, there we go, finally. 50 pixels. That's weird. Huh. That's really weird. What if I give the display a flex for all the buttons of the center? That's weird. BTN2 buttons. Is the canvas inside? Girlie is confused. Where does this end? Right? This one's here, this one's here. So this is the buttons. We have one thing over here. I have one thing over here. Oh, it's because this one's supposed to go inside the div over here. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, thank God. All right, that was stressing. Okay. Thank God. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, we're good. Um, so that's one way to do it. Okay, I'm good with that. Let me just pick another animal. What would be like, oh my God. Oh my God, stop it. A flamingo. Stop it. This is so cute. I'm crying. Animals just make me cry. I just want to live in a farm. That's like my life goal. Just like have a farm. Okay, anyway, paste this in here. So beautiful. Okay, we're good. We're just going to start with that basics. Now, here's the thing. What I want to happen, right, is I want a function on button click to basically run when I click on the button, when I click on the button. So I'm gonna have to access the buttons. So it's gonna be btn1, btn, btn2. Sounds like AT&T. Okay, btn2, btn2. So then I'm gonna say, okay, btn1 dot add event listener. When I click on the button, I want this function to be called, and the same thing for btn2. Okay, so what do I want to happen when the buttons are clicked? Well, I'm going to create a variable called background. The only thing that's going to be different that's going to be different is just the image source. Oh no, this is going to affect my JavaScript. Oh my God. The reason why is because I'm going to have to create a new element and then give it a new source. Oh my God. Maybe it's not gonna be that bad. But it's not. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna do this. So if, right, so if event if the event that I targeted ID is the same as btn1, right? Because it's over here. Then set the background equal to, and I'm just gonna put the link to the first one, which is the piggy. Isn't she cute? Okay. This time we don't need URL because it's not really a background that we're changing. Anyway, else if event.target.id is the same as btn2, then this background. What am I doing again? Oh yeah. Okay, background. This. Okay. So then now, if there is a background, then run the following function. So now only if there's a background, if I hover over the canvas, then let this happen, you know what I mean? So let me do this, and this should be outside. Good. And then what am I missing? The background, right. So then, oh, this is so annoying. It has to, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It has to be an image instead. It needs to be an image, and then it needs to be appended not to the. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait, no. Wait, I'm confused. Oh no, this doesn't affect my code. It can be a div, and then all I have to do is set the background. Yes, it doesn't affect me. So then in that case, I would actually have to put the URL in here. So let me fix that real quick. URL backspace. Are you kidding me? What is going on? Backspace quotations, backspace quotation. Okay, and then just put that link into here. And this would go into its own thing. And then have to do the same for, what am I doing? Okay. Have to do the same thing for this one, but except gonna just copy this link, paste this one instead. Oops. Oh no. There we go. Save that. And then it's gonna be set to background. Let's see. If I click on it, oh, it doesn't appear. Let's see. Oh, background image set to background. And it needs to be an equal sign. What is going on? Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Background image camel case. So that instead of setting to background, I'm not overwriting the background um, size cover, which is probably why it's not showing up. Yeah. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I am not crying, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing. What about the flamingo? The flamingo needs to work too. Hello. It does. Just but why does it take 5 seconds? It shouldn't take 5 seconds. It should take 1 second. Okay, now this is what I meant. But instead of hovering over, I want it to be clicked on now. So let's just do click. So when it's clicked, I want it to show up. So if I want like a flamingo here, beautiful. If I want a pig here, a pig, not a flamingo. There we go. What? What is this bug? It's giving me both flamingo and pig. This is not supposed to happen. Okay, we need them to be bigger, so let's do that. So let's do maybe 100. Oh, no, 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 no. That could be 50 pixels. I meant this could be 100. Hmm. Hmm. So let's see. There we go. Beautiful. What the? See, this is why. Why? Okay. Love a flamingo. It shouldn't go outside of the canvas though, but that's something I've always struggled with. I haven't looked into yet. So, okay, but let's add more. So,